So, some time ago I was watching a YouTube video from bigclive on some batteries he found in one of his local supermarkets. It got me a little bit curious, so I started looking around. Turns out nothing like that was being sold, luckily. But what I did find is that there was an eBay seller actually listing these. So, well, I found two in Australia. The first one I ordered from turned around and they ended up refunding my money, mainly because apparently they didn't have any in stock, which, you know, irritating that can be, anyone who's actually gone through that. So, ordered it from the second person. Surprisingly, they were actually a little bit cheaper. They were further away. Still didn't take that long to actually cross the country. Well, this is Australia, so Australia Post is a bit up and down. Now, what these are, one-time use lithium-ion or lithium polymer, batteries that you can use to charge up your phone in the event of an emergency. Now, I can understand AA's to a point, but if these are rechargeable lithium polymer batteries, well, yeah, it's a bit sus. So what I'll do is I'll try to open this and be very careful not to puncture the batteries. I don't really like how the seller actually packed these. And if you're wondering, I spent about $9 all up. I think it was for both of these. Really wasn't that expensive. Now, shipping these, I would have expected something of like a bubble wrap type of bag. So, as you can see, this is how it's come out. And oddly, it's quite odd how this has been ticked for both the iPhone and the Android. I always thought there was a difference between the connectors, but I guess some people don't see it. Now, looking at the package, I can see that this wrapping does actually have two air holes, one in the back and one in the front, which is a bit odd. And this easy tear option. I decided to buy a second one just in case. So let's open them up. Now that is actually for both. So it's interesting. I don't know if you can actually see this. I wonder if that works. Okay. So what we have here is your iPhone connector, and on the inside it sort of looks like a micro USB, which I don't currently have something I can plug that into. What a bother. And that's actually kind of interesting. So it's kind of weird how they've actually gone to the expense, well, the Chinese who designed this, I'm assuming. They put this little hole in here so you can hook it onto like a keychain or your belt or something. You probably want to use something more stronger than this, than a rubber band. But yeah. So let's try to crack her open. Feeling this, it's a bit rigid. So it's got some, yeah, I think I might go past that. Universal opening tool, another thing I saw on bigclive's YouTube page. Yeah, there we go. And carefully try to open her up. Oh wow, this is a little different. Okay, so bigclive, if you're watching this, on mine, the little tiny circuit board on here, the inductor isn't actually cracked, so you might have had a bad batch. And that was held in with a very small amount of tape. So we have a few interesting things on here. Now, I don't have my microscope fired up, so I'm going to have to rely on my eyes here. And I also have a torch. So this little 6-leg IC here is a 27T0819, I think it is. The inductor has a 4R7 written on it. There's another 6-leg IC on here with AD71. Looks like there's a missing transistor. I wonder why that's missing. Yeah, as you can see on this, I'll just turn that light out and refocus my camera. You've got some pins on this side, which I'm guessing are for the micro USB, and on this side you have the Apple ones. Now, what is a bit perplexing to me is on this battery there's no label, so you can't exactly tell what it is, which is a real downer because you can't tell whether or not it's a 1000 milliamp lithium polymer battery. It's just a sort of rather shiny battery. And I'm going to take a look to see what's under this tape. Also, be very careful if you do decide to prong these open. Don't use this to do that. Don't allow any metal surfaces really to come in contact with this. Try not to put too much pressure on these batteries because they can become destructive. Okay, so there are no... Oh, let's pull out the voltmeter. Volts DC. And let's get the orientation correct on this. Oh wait, no, there's the transistor. Whoops, I think I might have broken this. Okay, so battery negative, battery positive. I'm going to take these two shielding caps off. 4.06 volts. Okay. So no, I don't think you can see it, but here's the transistor. Or is that a MOSFET? Hold on, I'll tell you in a sec. No, I won't. A1SHB by the looks of things. So it probably is a MOSFET. Or it could just be a transistor. Oh no, I'll put it back on. So, unfortunately, I can't tell whether or not it's a rechargeable lithium polymer battery, but I'm going to go with what's written on the casing and have a guess that it is. Now, do I have something I can actually charge it upwards? No, that's an old... What a bother. Well, cracking this open was a bit fun. I hope whoever finds this actually finds this a bit interesting, but in any case, if you see a store selling these, you kind of got to understand that they don't really care about the environment. My actual thing in buying these is I wanted the batteries. I thought it might be fun to try to find a way of actually using these things, but well, more from than their intended purpose. It should be really interesting. Well, the other thing is to find out whether or not they're 1000 milliamp hours, because if they are, it's like, if they're not, I highly doubt they are though. Anywho, I'm going to cut this video short and post this video. Thanks for watching.